What's going on? Welcome to the video. Thank you so much for tuning in. Today's video, I'm going to share with you 6 daily fitness habits that have been a game changer for me and can hopefully help you live a healthier and more fit life. And these 6 habits that I'm going to share with you are going to be extremely easy and simple things that you can integrate into your life and into your daily routine to help you build momentum with your health and with your fitness as the weeks and the months and the years progress. And I do want to preface this by saying that because these things are so easy and so simple, it's easy to overlook them. It's easy to think that they're not that important and try to focus on way more complex stuff. But the truth is that if you're not doing these basic things, if they're not part of your day-to-day life, that you're probably going to struggle because you're likely cutting corners in other areas of your program or your fitness or your health as well. So while these are very simple, they're incredibly important and you shouldn't overlook them. And if you end up liking the video, go ahead and subscribe to my channel because I make new videos just like this every single week. So habit number 1 is to weigh yourself each morning. What I recommend is around the same time, you wake up, you use the bathroom, and you weigh yourself, make sure there's no food or water in you. And the reason I say to weigh yourself every day, 7 days a week, is so that you can see what your weekly average weight is. Our weight is going to fluctuate every day based on a million different factors, based on water retention, based on using the bathroom, based on how much sodium we ate the previous day. So for that reason, your weight on any individual day really doesn't matter, but if you know what your weekly average weight is across the whole 7 days, what you can do is make educated decisions on what you should change in your program with your food or with your workouts or with your cardio in order to reach the fitness goals you have for yourself. So if you have goals of losing weight or if you have goals of gaining weight and gaining muscle, knowing your weekly average weight is going to be super, super important in regards to making sure that you're seeing continuous progress month over month. Now, for the most part, the only people I would say shouldn't do this first habit is those who don't have fitness-based goals around how they look, around their physique, their aesthetics. Chances are, if you're watching this video, I'm willing to bet you probably have some goals of either wanting to lose body fat or build muscle or a little bit of both. But knowing your weekly average weight and seeing if you're trending up or trending down from the previous week is going to be massively important for any of those fitness-based goals. Now, if you have goals related to your health that have nothing to do with your weight and you could care less whether you're losing fat or building muscle or gaining fat, you could care less, then I would make the argument that you probably don't need to do this one. But for me, it's been something that's been extremely helpful to stay educated and collect more information and more data for your fitness so that you know what changes you should make to your program. The second habit I recommend you do every single day is aim to drink a gallon of water. And the truth is, it doesn't have to be exactly a gallon. The amount you drink, it can vary person to person, but the point that I'm trying to make is that you should have a target to aim for in regards to staying hydrated, right? You don't want to be dehydrated, and if for you, maybe that's half a gallon. Or maybe, like me, it's a gallon and a half. Based on your activity, maybe you're going to be drinking more. But a gallon is a nice kind of round number, a nice target to aim for that's relatively easy to keep track of. And the reason why this is so important and why this should be a daily habit of yours is because staying hydrated, making sure you're drinking enough water and going out of your way to drink a little bit more water than you might naturally do is because of all the benefits that come along with that, right? You're going to limit cravings, limit hunger. You're going to probably have more energy, more alertness. You're probably going to be less likely to drink more sugary type drinks like Gatorade or even like coffee type stuff or, Coke, right? All these like unhealthy type drinks. Coffee's not unhealthy, but I don't know, maybe you're getting a massive latte from Starbucks or something. If you're drinking a gallon of water per day, you're going to be way less likely to drink these other unhealthy drinks. Habit number 3 is to go for a 10 to 15 minute walk each and every day. No matter what the temperature is outside, no matter if it's raining, 10 to 15 minute walk. Or you could keep track of your overall daily steps. That's what I do. I try to keep track of how many steps I'm getting in daily, and naturally that allows me to kind of aim for a little bit higher than where I am. Now, literally this morning on the news, there was a segment on how there's newer research that shows that a simple 10-minute walk per day can have significant health benefits and can noticeably decrease your risk of certain diseases like heart disease or having health complications down the road. And it's true that if you take at the very least 10 to 15 minutes a day and just walk, even if it is raining or it's terrible weather, even just walking on a treadmill for 10 to 15 minutes, that's going to add up over time. That's going to very much help you build momentum in not living a super sedentary life, because after a month you've done 30 walks. After a year you've done 365 walks of 10 to 15 minutes each. This is what I'm talking about in regards to building very simple and easy habits on a daily basis that over time, if you do them 7 days a week, are going to have drastic benefits, insane health benefits for you and for your fitness. And guess what? If you're doing 10 to 15 minutes on a walk every single day, I'm willing to bet money that some of those days you're going to end up saying, you know what, I'll just do an extra 5 minutes. I'll go to 20 minutes today. Or you know what, I'll do my walk while I'm on my call today, and that call ends up being 30 minutes, right? So because you're simply committing to just 10 minutes, and it's so easy, it's such a low intensity, everyone can do it. No matter if you're 5 years old or 80 years old, you can go for a walk. That's going to lead to baby steps of maybe doing, double the amount of time or doing a 20-minute walk instead. Healthy habit number 4 is to have at least one vegetable and one fruit every single day. Now, I personally aim to get a vegetable in each meal that I eat. So if I'm eating 2 or 3 meals a day, I'm trying to get a vegetable in each of those meals. With fruits, generally I'll try to have 2 fruits per day as well. But if you can make it a point, no matter what happens, no matter where you go out to eat, even if you go to fast food or whatever it is, to get at least one vegetable each day and at least one fruit, that is going to have tremendous upside for you as well. Because even that one piece of vegetable or that one piece of fruit is going to give you some vitamins and minerals and some fibers that you probably wouldn't have gotten otherwise. And similar to what I just said about the 10-minute walk, eventually maybe turning into a 20-minute walk, or you choosing on your own to do a little bit more than the bare minimum, the same is true for this daily habit as well. Having just one vegetable or one fruit is going to lead to naturally making other good decisions with your nutrition as well. An example might be if you're out to eat at a restaurant and you realize you haven't had your daily vegetable, and that's a core value in who you are, and you truly believe that's something that's going to help you and you want to stick to that consistently, you may choose to order a salad with some grilled chicken or something on it instead of like a double bacon cheeseburger or something like that, right? That's a very different decision to eat, to make when you're out at a restaurant. And same goes for the fruit, right? Like if you know that you've got to get in at least one piece of fruit per day, you might be more likely to grab an apple or grab a banana as a snack as you run out the door in the morning for work because you're in a rush, as opposed to grabbing like, a granola bar or a trail mix or another snack that really doesn't have much nutritional value. Habit number 5 is to track your food daily, whether that be tracking your overall calories or tracking the individual macros that make up calories, proteins, carbs, and fats. Tracking your food is going to provide tremendous upside in multiple areas of your fitness and of your health. Of course, if you have physique or aesthetic-based goals with your fitness, like I said before, wanting to lose body fat or wanting to build muscle or wanting to do both or just improve your body in general, knowing how much you're eating is going to be a massive advantage, right? You're going to not have as much guesswork. You're going to know exactly how much you're eating, and you're going to be able to create much more predictable results for yourself. But what tracking your food is also going to do is give you knowledge and education about food that the vast majority of people on Earth do not have. After a while, you're going to be very knowledgeable about what foods are really good protein sources, right? What kind of proteins you can include in a meal or give to your kids or buy at the grocery store. You're going to know which foods are primarily carbs or primarily fats, which foods are super calorie dense, and you should, be careful about how much you eat of it, right? Like olive oil, you may realize, man, just one little tablespoon is like 120 calories. Man, I've been filling up the whole pan with olive oil 3 times a day when I cook, and I didn't realize I'm probably eating like 1,000 calories worth of olive oil in a day. No wonder why I can't lose weight, right? You're going to learn things like this that the average person doesn't know, that is going to be massively helpful for the rest of your life. You're going to have lifelong knowledge and education that you can pass on to your loved ones and your family and your friends, and it's going to make a massive difference in your overall health. Another major benefit of tracking your food, whether it be your macros or your calories, is that it's going to allow you to eat more flexibly and more leniently while still knowing for a fact that you're going to see results in your fitness. So if you want to lose body fat, you can eat a piece of birthday cake guilt-free or have a couple slices of pizza guilt-free and know that you're still going to lose body fat as long as you stay within X amount of calories, right? So other people think that eating 2 slices of pizza is just inherently bad, and they feel guilty about it, and they think they're not supposed to do that if they want to lose weight. And that's not the case at all, right? It allows you to have these, less nutritious foods in moderation that we all love and not feel bad about it. So it helps with the mindset of things and coming to peace with the idea that you can have, a sweet or a treat here and there in moderation and still see great results with your fitness. And the 6th and final daily habit I wanted to share with you is to practice either meditation or gratitude each day or each morning. Now, what I personally do is I have a document on my phone where I put the date. I do this every day. I put the date and I write down one thing I'm grateful for. And for me, I've found that that makes a big difference in how I start my day. It makes a big difference in my mood, in my stress levels, my anxiety levels, because especially I started this throughout the pandemic back in 2020, so about 2 years ago. I realized that we all have something to be grateful for, and if I'm feeling stressed out about something I have to do later, or about something work-related, or about anything at all, that thinking of something that I'm lucky and grateful to have in my life makes that feeling go away. It makes you start the day on a happier, lighter note, and it reduces stress. And it also makes you realize that you're actually living a great life. There's so many people out there, millions and millions of people who have it way worse than you, right? And writing down one thing you're grateful for brings that to your attention. So yeah, maybe I'm stressing out about a whole bunch of work stuff I have to do later, or about, maybe something's, really giving me a lot of anxiety, but hey, I'm grateful that, I have unlimited food in my house, right? Or I can go to the grocery store and get whatever food I want to get on demand, right? I'm not one of the millions and millions and millions of people on earth who don't know where their next meal is coming from, or don't know how they're going to get water to drink, or don't have shelter, right? They're outside in the freezing cold. They don't have a place to live. They don't have shelter, right? I have the very basic things that, every human needs, and I don't even have to worry about that. And that's something to be grateful for. And we all have 100 of those things that we take for granted on a day-by-day basis. So if you like the idea of this and starting like a gratitude document or journal that you can write one thing each day that you're grateful for, or write more than one thing you're grateful for, go ahead and do that. The other option here is some form of meditation, right? I've tried this in the past, but it was difficult for me to stay consistent with it. That's just like sitting down and quiet, listening to some sort of guided meditation. I've used the Calm app before, which is a free app that has like 10-minute guided meditations. For me, like I said, it was hard to get into this. I did try it for a good few months there, but it wasn't anything as noticeable and as powerful for me as physically taking the action of writing something that I was grateful for. But, I know a lot of people who swear by meditation and they say it's totally changed their life. So that's something, one or the other of these options is something I recommend you do each day. And that's going to wrap up the video, man. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this video was helpful or gave you some ideas of things that you can focus on and add into your day-to-day life to really help you build that momentum and up-level your fitness and your health as the years proceed. All right, so thank you so much again for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.